So, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make a one-pot meal, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. It's got gnocchi and spinach, ground meat, a lot of nice things, onions, garlic, and you can put as much garlic or onions if you like. But, welcome back. Smash the like button, subscribe to my channel so you could be notified of all the food recipe videos I put up on my channel. I'm glad you're here, so let's get into this recipe. First of all, I'm using ground meat, fresh mozzarella, gnocchi, spinach, garlic, and a little bit of onion. Like I said, you can put as much onion or garlic as you choose. So the first thing I do is fry up the ground beef because I want to drain the grease from that. And then I have water boiling for the gnocchi because I cook them first before I add it to anything. So the ground meat is going to be fried up and then it's going to be taken out of that pot. And we're going to saute the onion, garlic in there. And then when the gnocchi's cooked, we'll brown it in there also. So let's keep going here. Now, sitting here in my kitchen, I'm thinking, a lot of people may not like spinach. They may prefer a different kind of vegetable. So this, I think, is a good way to make. You can put ground turkey in it if you prefer turkey. If you're a vegetarian, you could use white cannellini beans and take the meat out altogether. But my husband's a meat lover, so we're using meat. But you can change this however you like. So, I see my water's boiling. I got to add my gnocchi. And so, this is what comes next. It's the brand my grocery store carries, so this is what I have to use tonight. Gnocchi in there. Okay, the water was boiling. So what you do next is you put the gnocchi in. You stir it every so often, because you don't want them sticking together. When they all float to the surface in about 3 minutes, they'll all start coming to the surface of the water. They're done. That's how you know the gnocchi are done. So I have my spinach all ready. I took all the stems off, and we're going to throw them out. I don't like those big stems, so I take them off, and I'm just going to give it a rough chop. The meat is starting to fry up there. The gnocchi still are not done because they're not rising to the surface, all of them yet. So they're almost done. This meal could also be used, you could use ground sausage instead of ground beef. Like I said before, you can use ground turkey if you like. Substitute the meat, you can put cannellini beans or whatever you prefer. But we like it with ground beef, so that's what I'm going with. As you can see, these gnocchi are starting to come to the surface. So I'm going to lower it a little bit so my pot does not overflow. But they're starting to come to the surface, so they're almost done. As you can see, they've all come to the surface, so they're done, so we can turn them off. The next thing is I drained my meat. Now I have to get rid of the grease. And we're going to fry up the garlic and the onions. The first thing we're doing is going to fry up the onion. Now, if you like a lot of onion, put more onion. That is up to you. You got to figure out your taste. My husband and I are in our 50s, so we don't like too much onion or garlic because then it bothers our stomachs. But if you can take it, put as much onion or garlic as you want. Okay, so now I'm going to add the garlic, and we're going to saute that for a little bit. So, the next thing is to add the gnocchi. So, the gnocchi is cooked, so we're going to add that. You need to brown them up a little bit. They're sizzling because they've taken on a little bit of water. But they're very good when you do it this way. So I cook them first before I put them in the frying pan. And then we just want to brown them a little bit. So we're going to lower the temperature just slightly. And I am going to brown them in this pan. Maybe add a little bit of olive oil. That would help them from not sticking together. And also a little flavor. Gnocchi is cooking in the frying pan. I'm going to grate a half a cup of mozzarella cheese. So now this is cooked for about 5 minutes or so. See how the gnocchi's getting brown? Depends how brown you like them. I don't like them too brown, so I'm going to add in my meat back in next. My ground meat that I drained there, I'm going to add back in. Now I've added the spinach. You can add as much or as little as you want, or swap it out for another vegetable you like. Okay, so now I've added the mozzarella cheese, as much or as little as you like. But I'm going to link the recipe down below to show you the exact measurements you should be using. But you can alter them however you like, and also Parmesan cheese is added.